I'd like you to do a little exercise with me just for a moment. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to think of your hopes, think of your dreams, think of those goals that you have in life, those big goals, those big aspirations. Have you ever experienced a little voice inside? Have you ever experienced that little voice telling you, do it tomorrow? You have a million other priorities today. There's a lot of emergencies that need to be taken care of today. Now, it's okay, do those things that you want to accomplish. Do those things tomorrow. It could wait. You ever experienced those things, those voices, maybe you experience doubts. Maybe you experience that little voice saying that, who are you to do this? Maybe that voice is scared. I want you to open your eyes if you haven't already. That little voice that you're hearing. Go to a mirror. That little voice telling you those things. That little voice is you. That little voice is emotion, fear. It's something deep inside. It's something in your environment, something that you've experienced at some point in life, telling you that who are you to do these big things? Who are you to achieve these big goals? Maybe it's time for the adult us to tell the child inside us that those fears are a bunch of bullshit. There's no other way to say it. There's no reason why we cannot pursue the things that we want to pursue. It's us getting in our own way of doing those big things. We may not achieve them. That's true. We may fail. That's true too. But we can try. If we don't try, if we don't take that at bat, we're never gonna know. And then a year may go by, 5 years may go by. Hell, 20 years. By the time that we're in our 80s or 90s, we might look back and wonder, oh well, what if I took that at bat? What if I tried? What if I really, really tried? What if I didn't put off that thing that I wanted to do? What if I didn't put it off until tomorrow? When we put something off that we had planned to do, when we put it off until tomorrow, we're building a habit. We're building a habit of telling ourselves that, you know what, it's not that important. We could do that tomorrow. Then what happens when tomorrow actually shows up? We can kick the can down the road a little further. Maybe you put it to next week. We need to stop doing those things. Today, I almost put this off. I almost put coming and running and experiencing all this. I almost did that. I almost put that off. And why? There was a little voice, that little voice inside telling me too that, you know, you've got a lot of other things that you're trying to do here. You know, like that. This is just a run to the ocean. You could do that at any time. Like, go put it off. You've got so much else on your plate. Well, eventually, what I did was I took a page from Mel Robbins and I did her 5-second rule, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you make a decision. And that decision brought me here. So, Mel Robbins, thank you. Can't keep on putting off the things that we want to do. We need to actively pursue them, whether it's as simple as going for a run or something much bigger. pursuing our dreams, building our empires, running that race, that marathon, the more that we surround ourselves with people telling us that we can, the more we're able to have the courage to actively do those things. That's something that has worked extremely well for me, and it's not just having people in our immediate environment. It's building a base of aspirational mentors. Well, what are we listening to? What are we watching? What are we reading? What are we spending our times doing? The more positivity that we can inject into our daily routine, into our daily lives, the more courage we're going to have to be able to pursue those things that we want to pursue. Yes, you can. You can do it. I'm telling you, you can do it. You just have to get out there, take those first steps, and get on the path and start doing them. The more that you get on that path, the more that you make it a consistent habit, the easier it becomes. It's never going to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy, but the more of a habit you make doing it, the sooner you'll be able to look back a year, even a month, and look back and say, wow, look how far we've come. That's what I want for you for